here since 5:15 trying to go live. Like, I don't know why going with YouTube, but this has been a couple days in a row. Like, is it me, Jesus? What the hell? I don't to be late. Like, I think once it gets darker outside, I feel like it's gonna be too. I don't know. Actually, I'm pretty cute in this light. Or whatever. It's just so bright. It's so bright. Anyways, girl. Give y'all a couple minutes to get in here. What y'all doing today? How's your holiday? I worked, so I brought in the new year getting money. But I also brought in the new year getting shorted by people. I got shorted 66 bucks. On it bad, I want it in every corner of the room. Yeah. We're gonna start with the African goddesses just to get like a overall energy for the year. I'm gonna use the modern witches just to keep it cute, not the Santa Muerte. Even though I don't know, what's the energy that y'all feel for this year coming up? Because I feel like, just on my intuitive stuff, this year is going to be a year of like huge transition for the country. If you live in the States, for the world. Nani, handle that for me. Thank you. Just for the world. It's just very much, I really just feel like this age of Aquarius coming through for a player, for us. I feel like there's really going to be some big shifts. I feel like the world as a whole, like the way that we do things, is just going to be, I will say, unexpected for those who not tapped in. For those who are not aware of the age of Aquarius, I feel like a lot of the things that are about to take place, people are going to be like pleasantly surprised by. For those who know. Yeah. Oh, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. It's like so many interruptions. Maybe that's a message in itself. Like, we're going to be facing just a lot of interruptions. Like, the program that we expect how the program to go, it ain't going to go that way. And I feel like it's going to be in like We're gonna be pleasantly surprised. Give me 1 second. I don't know how to pause this, but I got a package. I gotta get it real quick. What's on? Hi, babies. Okay. Bruh. My bad, y'all. Interference. I feel like that's one of the messages for this next year. There's going to be a lot of, I had to get my vitamins, a lot of unexpected surprises, interruptions that may lead to something, interruptions that are going to lead to something pleasant. A lot of unexpected, I'll just ran up some stairs, y'all, excuse me. A lot of unexpected, let's block this person because what the fuck are you talking about? Let me gather myself, y'all, excuse me. And then my computer being ghetto. I gotta get a new computer and a tablet. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do this because we don't got time for the bullshit today. I really need to focus and channel these messages. And we're not going to waste any energy going back and forth with these hoes. Okay. Whew. 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 Let me just go ahead and do the intro, and then I'll say what I have to say. Girl, everything is okay. All right, what's up, girl, boyfriend, they, them? How y'all doing? Well, I hope. It's your girl Sid from Savvy Sentient, and welcome to today's reading for the year ahead 2026. We're gonna go month by month to talk about what's going on in the world and in our lives for the upcoming year. Okay, if you're new here, hello and welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Please make sure that you do the things, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and say hello in the comments below. If you are not new, you gang, and you've been in this thing. All right. If you're looking for personal readings, you can book at SavvySentient.com. That is the only place that you can book. Also, after this live, there will be a year ahead reading that you can book for you personally. This is a collective reading, okay? So I will update that on the website once this is over. Now that I've been able to gather myself. Okay, what I'm feeling is that we are gonna have heavy Aquarian energy of influencing this year. Very collective energy, very much people coming together for the right reasons. Lots of rebellion, lots of rebellious energy. A lot of things going in a way that is not expected or according to the way that things have been going. All right. There's going to be a lot of curveballs, and I feel like they're curveballs in the best way. Okay, so while there may be some unfortunate events that take place because life, I do feel like there's a huge shift happening that a lot of us are not going to see coming. Okay, now I posted the 2025 reading up in the community tab if you all want to go back and watch that. A few of the things, if not all of the things, have come to pass. I said there would be a shocking attack in June, and we've seen the Charlie Kirk incident. I said that there would be, I had a download of Nancy Pelosi at a podium on a mic. Couldn't hear what she was saying, but last month, November, I think, she announced her retirement. I said there was going to be some like rebellions, some people like standing up, I guess, against this current system, and we see in a lot of the town halls go crazy in different states, and the Republican town halls. So a few of the things that I said did come to pass. I tried to, keep my energy mine and pure and at peace by not really engaging what's happening politically too much, but I mean, we do need to be aware of what's happening in the world. So I will this year try to be more aware. But if there's anything in that video that you resonate with and that you think I might have missed, like that I predicted and missed, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Like I said, I try not to keep up what's going on in DC too much, because a lot of it is fear mongering and a lot of it is energy harvesting. But okay, let's go ahead and get the overall energy, the overall vibe of this year. And we're going to use the African Goddess Rising Oracle just to see what's going on this year. Yo, I know. This is what I know. This is what I know. This is what I know, goddesses. And I love the order that they came in. So we've been recently getting a lot of messages pertaining to creativity, creating flow within the spaces that you dwell in your home. If you have a studio or whatever the case is, wherever it is that you work, we've gotten messages about creativity lately and about creating a space of flow in those spaces. Okay, so the very first card that comes up for us this year is the Seven Sisters. This is the energy of creativity from New Orleans, Temple of Conjurers. Come on, conjurers. Element of air. The Seven Sisters were a mystical Nolans family of identical master psychics and conjure women who never aged. But were they? Were the Seven Sisters one shape-shifting woman or seven? Time will never tell. The guidance says, create, create, create. You come from conjurers and creators. Your blood remembers. Use your gifts to multiply your magic. You are a cosmic creatrix and a creative force. You embody, embodiment. You are a divine nation within one person. How creative do you allow yourself to be? Break out of your comfort zone and into a creative fertility. You have the power that creates planets. So yes, you are creative. No one else's opinion matters here. Let your inner child play to awaken your creativity. Creating is birthing, is manifesting. Goddess declaration. I am a creative visionary. If that message resonates with you in the comments, say, I am a creative visionary. All right. Now, the next card that comes out is the card of pleasure. And I feel like the things that you create, the things that we create for ourselves will allow us to enjoy more pleasure in 2026. So, Tanit is the goddess of pleasure from Tunisia. Temple of Conjurers, once again, we out here conjuring like a mother. Element of air, once again. That is vast energy, by the way, air element. Tanit was the goddess of the stars in ancient Carthage. Today, all the way over in Ibiza, they still have pleasure-filled full moon midnight table dancing parties in her name. Tanit's guidance says that you are thirsty for more pleasure. You can't thrive when your life feels dry. You are made of laughter and stardust, not sawdust. Pleasure is your birthright, a gift from the universe. How much juicy pleasure can you stand? Turn up the pleasure principle. You secretly feel like you don't deserve it, but pleasure is a healing and manifesting force. Laughing and loving and orgasmic joy is holy. Hold your hands over your reproductive area and say aloud, I deserve pleasure. Goddess declaration, it feels good to feel good. If this message resonates with you, drop in the comments, it feels good to feel good. All right, and lastly, but like not leastly, our final overall energy for 2026, and my favorite to see right now, is Mbuya Nahanda, the goddess of radical rebirth, the Shona in Zimbabwe. Temple of Ancestors, also the element of air. And I told you this feels like an Aquarian year, like a lot of Aquarius energy, very heavily, which is an air element as well. So Mbuya Nahanda, born in 1840 or around 1840, Sharwe Nayakasikana channeled Mandoro, an ancient royal lion spirit named Nahanda, who has been incarnated by revolutionary Shona women for at least 500 years. Heralded as Mbuya Nahanda, Grandmother Nahanda, this great ancestress was a healer who declared war against the colonial occupation. Her guidance says, yes, yes you can. Stop the struggle. You can choose at any moment to start over and be reborn. Like the sun, you rise again and again. Dust yourself off, move forward, and go for it again. Life is about transition and change. You will fall on your face, change your mind, and need to make a comeback again and again. Release the idea that you messed up if things aren't perfect. Stop waiting to be ready. Make new choices and decisions. Goddess declaration, still I rise. If that resonates for you, in the comments, say still I rise. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for each month of this year, and we're going to clarify each year of this month. I'm also going to just give you all any information that I'm channeling in reference to what's going on for the year. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull the cards. Sorry, I lost y'all. I can't see it. All right. Spirit, speak to me. Speak through me. Give me the messages that I need for this collective. Those who are here, those who will approach this video at any point during this year. Let it reach all who need it in divine timing. What is the energy for January? Crazy. February. March. Nice. April. Two of them. May. June. July. August. September. October. November. December. All right. So, bottom of the deck is the Hermit card energy. This is the energy of introspection, soul searching, looking deep within yourself for truth and for the answers. As a collective, I kind of feel like we're already in this energy just a bit, because I do feel like there are things shifting as a whole, as a collective. And some of the things that have taken place over the last year, I feel like have been really eye-opening for some people. Some people's ideologies have been challenged tremendously over this last year. We've seen that a lot with, you know, the FAFO period, where we started last year, last January, versus where we are now. A lot of hearts and minds have been changed. And I feel like we're just going to see a whole lot more of that going into 2026. Okay. So let's start with January. So the card that we got for January was the Devil. This devil energy is the energy of enslavement, of vices, of excess, low vibrational energy, feeling stuck, bound to things that don't serve you, or that you've been feeling haven't been serving you. Okay, so Spirit, tell me about this devil energy. What are we talking about here? With the Judgment card. All right, so as a collective, we are being reborn in this time, this January. We are answering the call to take new routes, to do things differently. There's definitely a shift that's happening here with, like I said, like our energies, a lot of our ideologies, us realizing that certain things don't serve us, that certain things are keeping us stuck, that certain thought patterns are keeping us bound to a lifestyle that doesn't serve us. It's keeping us in lack. It's keeping us from growing. I'm getting this message of like baptism with the devil and the Judgment card. So a lot of you all may be feeling like you all either just went through or are currently in this energy of like rebirth, of like y'all heard that? It was crazy. Of having this energy purged out of your life, this negative energy purged out of your life, and you all are feeling like you are being purified. You feel like you're being released from, you feel like you're being released from like toxicity, negative energy. Some of you all have been or will actively be releasing yourself from toxicity, toxic work environments, toxic friendships, family connections, just anything that doesn't have you operating in your highest vibration. You're leaving that shit right where it is. And that's going to be starting here in January. Okay. By February, you all are going to be closing a lot of chapters because we do have the World card. So I kind of feel like I've talked about this in previous readings where it feels like a lot of us have shifted timelines. We have made choices that put us in a higher vibration, have put us in a better situation. But in the last quarter of 2025, a lot of us have been feeling like the previous timeline has been trying to hold on to us. That the previous timeline has been trying to prevent our elevation, prevent our growth, prevent us from ascending in some way, shape, or form. So Spirit, can you please clarify the world for me? Yeah. So the world is clarified by the Four of Cups. You all are actively deciding what it is that you don't want. Anything that is being offered to you, or anything that comes into your life that brings you dissatisfaction, that doesn't bring you excitement, that makes you feel apathetic, you're leaving it. You're leaving it behind. Okay, you're saying no to this very firmly. Some of you all have been really reflective and really in deep contemplation about people, about environments. And I feel like some of you all are coming to a conclusion that even some people who you didn't expect are going to have to be left where they are going to have to be left in the past. And this is so that you can create, going back to the energy of creativity and pleasure, so that you can create pleasure in your life. There are certain people in your life who are sucking sucking just like the positive energy out. I'm getting like energetic vampires. Whenever something good happens for you in your life, these people are the first to show you the negative side of it, the downside, what could possibly go wrong, why you shouldn't accept something, why you shouldn't take a job, be with that person, go to that. Like, so people who operate like this in your life, you all are really in contemplation mode. Some of these people don't, like, you don't want to see them leave, but you understand that it's for your highest good that you remove them. And so that is what you all are doing. Okay. And that brings us into March. So here in March, we have the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups is the energy of harmony. This is happiness. This is like happily ever after. This is soulmate energy, getting what you want out of life. The reason why you're experiencing this, mind you, this is in March, the true new year. The true new year. So you may be seeing a lot of harmony and a lot of happiness developing, coming into fruition as you step into March. Clarify the 10 of Cups for me. Yeah, Death card, transformation. The real transformation happens at the turn of the seasons. Okay, so winter is actually a season of death. It's when the leaves are gone from the trees. Like, everything is barren, everything in nature has died, other than the evergreens, I guess. And then spring is when everything is reborn. So this definitely makes sense. We have a lot of water energy showing up here, though. For some of you all, this new year is very, very spiritual, very, very significant. Again, I do get this energy of like rebirth, of baptism, of being made new. A lot of you all have done a lot of shedding, and I feel like it's going to be very apparent why that shedding was necessary come March. It's going to be very apparent how much you've grown come March, and I think that there's going to be a lot of revelations in March about why things had to be the way they were on a personal level and on a collective level. Okay, so definitely a lot of cycles closing out within the first 3 months, a lot of rebirth. This kind of feels like the whole 3 months feels like a transitional phase into newness. And everything that we were trying to release ourselves from at the end of 2025, you're going to be completely free of it by the end of March. Okay, so as we enter into April, 3333 may be significant. As we enter into April, we do have the Page of Wands showing up and another card that did not flip. So I'm going to look at that in a moment. So the Page of Wands energy is the energy of inspiration. Okay. This is going to be spring. So everything is going to be sprouting once again. New birth, new life. Trees are going to have leaves again, all of that. All right. And likewise, you may also be feeling more energetic, feeling reborn, feeling like you have a new life finally. Okay. You're going to have new inspiration. You're going to feel motivated to do new things. Some of you all might really be feeling yourself come April. Some of you all, I feel like, will actually be new physically. You all may be getting some type of procedure done. You may be really working on your fitness and your health. You may just look like or appear or even just have new energy that seems visible and magnetic to people come April. That's a channel that I'm getting right now. Bruh, can't make it up. The star is the card. The star is the card that was flipped that I couldn't see. So like I said, visibility, like the way that you appear to people is going to be so much different, whether you are physically getting some type of procedure done, whether you are literally working on your fitness, whether you are just energetically in a better place. You're going to be seen more vivaciously, is what I want to say. Like more, I feel like you're going to be more attractive, and not necessarily physically. It's just like your energy, your glow is going to be more attractive in this upcoming year. And I'm getting the channel now that it has something to do with everything that you've endured and survived in the first 3 months of the year, and going back into 2025, the end of 2025. Hold on, y'all. Come on, Hazel. Come in here. Come in here. Come in here. Oh, shit. Again, with the unexpected interruptions. Lights out, lights off. Turn out the lights. I don't know. Maybe that's significant here in April. Okay, lights out, but the stars can only be seen at night. I feel like there may be some type of significance to everything that just happened. Like the lights going out and the star card being here. I'm hearing a star is born. I feel like people who counted you out, people who turned off the lights on you, are about to see you in a new light. That the rest, that the rest of the collective, the rest of the community, the rest of the, I don't know why I want to say church, like the rest of the people see you in. People who slept on you, lights out, night night, they're going to be, okay, I'm getting drawn to Tanet's energy right now. What I'm getting is like people who counted you out and who slept on you, they're about to experience your breakthrough, your level up, your glow up, you gaining recognition, celebrity, fame. Like they're going to be experiencing it like they don't know you. Like they're just an admirer, a fan, an outsider like everybody else. Certain people that you have cut off, they're really going to be feeling like outsiders. They're really going to be feeling like, I'm hearing somebody that I used to know didn't have to shut me out. But you really did have to shut certain people out. And now they're going to have to watch you rise up or come to a position of recognition with everybody else, as if they truly are somebody that you do not know. And that's on them. That's on them, honestly, truly. So what we have next is May. We have this energy of the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords energy is the energy, oh, hold on, 39. The Seven of Swords energy is the energy of strategy. It's an energy of deception. It's also an energy, and I love this message the most about the Seven of Swords. And this is what I think it's really all about. This is also the energy of like moving in silence, not showing your hand, not doing too much for the onlookers. Like, however you moving, you're not talking about it. They just gonna have to see it. I'm hearing Trinidad James. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. It's nothing. It's not gonna be nothing to believe because they gonna be seeing it in real time. You don't have to believe me. I'm gonna show you in real time. I'm not gonna talk about it. You're gonna see it happening in real time. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Two of them. Oh, three of them. Bruh. We have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is an energy of secrecy, of intuition, of spirituality, of like hidden truths, along with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. You all may be entering into very, I want to say, affluent connections. Now, this can be romantic, or this could be about like contracts being offered. I'm hearing Cardi B. I don't dance now, I make money moves. Whoever I'm talking to, leading up to May, you all may have, even in this last year, struggled a bit, had to hustle, had to grind. The way that you're about to show up, you're not talking about it, like I said. You just gonna pop out like Cardi and have shit. Be doing things. Oh, I didn't know she was working with that company. I didn't know she had that sponsorship. I didn't know she was traveling like how she traveling. Like, every time I look up, she in a different country. Something like that is going on. And it's because of the new partnerships that are being specifically divinely guided towards you. They're bringing in new money. They're bringing in prosperity, power, opportunities. They're bringing in new ventures for you. The partnerships that you are about to be aligned with are blessed partnerships. Specifically for you, signed the Divine. People are going to be really messed up by your come up. They're not going to understand how he do that, how he know that person. You all might be aligned with people who are already celebrities, people who are very visible, people who are very well known, household names. Okay? And this is why you're keeping your cards close to your chest. This is why you're not talking about what you're doing behind the scenes. That's why it's very hush hush. That's why you're keeping it very quiet. Okay? So, come June, my season, Big Gemini gang gang. Come June, you're going to have so much motion with the Chariot energy. Full speed ahead. Okay? The things that you have been wanting to accomplish will be getting accomplished. You're going to have so much motion. Clarify this Chariot energy, Spirit. 10 of Wands in the reverse. The struggles, the trials, the tribulations that you all have gone through. You're going to be able to set all of these burdens down. Everything that you've been dealing with, you're going to be able to lay it down. All the hardships are a thing of the past. This is going to cause people to be very jealous, very envious. Okay? Clarify this Chariot energy, but it's definitely full speed ahead come June. Big changes. And the Four of Swords energy. Four of Swords energy is about rest and relaxation. Some of y'all might be outside come the summer. Definitely, like I was saying, this energy of travel. Like, how she in Dubai? I thought she was broke. How he over here doing this? I thought he was broke. Wasn't they just needing help? Some people want you to always be needing help. And the help that you receive be from the divine, so you be super helped. But some people really be wanting you to be in the energy that they found you in, and the energy that they placed you in for some of y'all, or the energy that they expect you to always be in. Okay, they just think you're supposed to be there all the times. Come June, you're gonna be able to just be outside, be out here maxing and relaxing, unburdened. Okay, because the energy that you're putting into this new cycle is so many fireworks going on outside. It's not even that dark yet. But very much that you may be really celebrating. Speaking of fireworks, we're approaching July with the Hangman energy. Okay, what the helly? July, fireworks. We have the energy of surrender with the Hang One. Come July, I feel like you're really going to be like at peace with the choices that you made. You're really satisfied with what you had to surrender, what you had to release. I'm hearing, is this Frank Ocean? Like Super Rich Kids. Not so much about the song or the words, but more like the vibe of that song. It's just like so good. Like it's such a good vibe. I spend my nights upon a roof. His days. But maybe you're going to be spending some nights on a rooftop. Maybe you're going to be at some rooftop bars or something like that. But I just really get this heavy energy of like gratitude with the Hermit and the Hang One energy here. You're really going to be really introspective, really thinking about what was released, very enlightened. July, both of these energies are cards of enlightenment. As you see, she has like this halo, this spark around her head, and the Hermit energy carries a lantern. So like I feel like it's going to be a full circle moment in July where you gain enlightenment about why everything had to be what it is. Like it just, that message just seems like it's going to keep on being reaffirmed for you throughout the year. Like you see how things are transpiring. This is why it had to be this way. You see how things are working out. This is why it had to be that way. Tell me more about July, Spirit. This is why it had to be that way. The Lover's energy. Y'all, okay, so back here in May, I said there was going to be some partnerships. Those may be very business oriented, very divinely aligned partnerships. In July, more partnerships, more divine alignments with the Lovers. This to me feels a little bit more like love because it is the Lovers. This could also mean that whoever this was that you met in May, that could be ascending or like changing. Hi, Kels. Becoming more solid, concrete. Y'all might be leveling up if it is a love relationship. If it is a business relationship, it may be like also leveling up. You might be getting more money in the partnership. You might be getting more opportunity in the partnership. But I just really feel like connections that are made this year are going to be leading to some major success, some major happiness, some just y'all, as I was reading this just now, another interruption. I don't know if you can hear it, but my TV was on mute. I don't know if Juju stepped on the remote or what's happening, but can y'all hear the TV? I just feel like y'all can hear that shit. I just feel like this whole time I've been trying to get this reading done, It's been thing after thing after thing. It's someone dropping off a package. A good thing, something that I, needed to happen, but an interruption that was like necessary. Then we had the lights going out. And now we have the fireworks popping up, like, and now the TV. Like, it just feels like there's going to be a lot of unexpected things happening throughout 2026, and I don't feel like they're going to be bad things, because every single interruption was not a bad interruption. Like fireworks, interrupted by fireworks, like, I just feel like this year is going to be so explosive for so many of us who have been putting in the work, who have been listening to Spirit, who have been in divine alignment with what Spirit wanted for us. And I just feel like as long as we keep on listening to our intuition, listening to Spirit, taking our time to invest in the things that we're being called to do creatively, this year is going to be so successful. And that's in spite of the crazy shit that's happening out in the world, in spite of the crazy shit that the government here is doing. It just feels like we're not in the same dimension. We are not in the same dimension as the crazy shit that's going on. And as long as we stay connected to the divine, we are going to be unaffected or minimally affected by the wild shit. Okay, let me go mute my TV because what the fuck. Hold on, stay there, don't you move. I don't you. Okay, my bad. So this one last year's reading was very much about the political climate and what's happening in the world. This reading feels a lot more personal, and I love that. If you all like, I will do a like governmental social climate kind of reading for you all, but I do feel like this reading feels more personal, and I love that because 2026 is a 10-year or a 1 year, depend on how you do your numerology, but it is about you. It is about being in touch with you, your star player. It's about the individual. Okay, so I love that that's what this reading is talking about, and so far everything is looking beautiful. So as we come into August, the energy that we are approaching is the Emperor energy. Big boss, not the little one. Okay, big boss, not the little one. All right, what is the Emperor here for? Some of you all may be starting businesses. If you already have a business, your business may be hitting like peak success, reaching the point, reaching a point that it's never been able to reach. Some of you all are going to have to make some big decisions in August. We have the 5 of Swords energy. Some of you all may have to pull out of certain things or redirect. It says sometimes the victory is not worth the price. So some of y'all might have to make a big boss move. Yeah, 2 of Wands. There is a choice that's going to have to be made. Some new beginning that you enter into prior to August. It's like you're going to be offered a new opportunity, but as you are considering this opportunity or deciding what your next steps are, you may decide that something just ain't worth the price. Something is not worth the yo, Black Lion. Something is not worth it to you, okay? You being big back today. Talking about sweet potato pie, chocolate cake, and banana pudding. I got a lit ass chocolate cake in the fridge though from my job. Not gonna lie. Yeah, so in August, there may be some choices that you have to make. Tell me about that. Yeah, something you might have to turn something loose, and that's just going to be the justice of it all. Someone, something that may have been holding on to you all through this year. There may be some people or some opportunity, something that you were supposed to leave in 2025 that somehow made its way all the way to August, and you're gonna realize that the justice is just cutting this thing loose, this person loose, this family member loose, the situation loose. Okay, you're gonna gain some type of clarity about some opportunity. Okay, I kind of feel like more so it's an opportunity being offered to you here this year. In May there was an opportunity offered with the Ace of Pentacles, and I'm kind of getting a message right now where it may not be so much that an opportunity is good or bad as much as it's like you're going to be offered so many opportunities that you're going to have to realize you can't put everything on your plate. You can't do everything. You don't have all the energy for all the things that you want to do. Okay? So it may be just about making a judgment call in your best interest, what's good for you at that time. Okay? So here in September, we have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups energy can speak about past people trying to come back around. It talks about nostalgia. It talks about the inner child. And it also talks about soulmate energy and emotional reciprocity. Like the way that you feel about people being reciprocated. This is not that though. This is somebody from your past or something in your past that doesn't offer fulfillment to you. Okay, Nine of Cups is in the reverse. Some of you all, as you ascend this year, as you get all the things, as you have your success, there may be a specific person who approaches you from your past and you feel like they have changed. You feel like they can be welcome in your life. You feel like there is someone that you can trust. But I feel like come September, you're going to realize that trusting them was a mistake. Some of you all are going to realize that they've only come back around out of materialism. Because they see what you have, they see what you've gained, they see what you've accomplished, and they want to be attached to it. Whoa. Super Rich Kids feels very significant right now. We have the Empress and we have the Page of Cups. Yeah, someone's coming towards you. Maybe a feminine energy. Or it may just be because you're in Empress energy. They see that an attachment to you can make things better for them because you're fertile, because everything that you're touching is turning to gold, because you're experiencing growth. Okay, and so they may be trying to come to you to make some type of offer because they're seeing the results. They're seeing what you have been able to create in their absence. Okay, be very mindful. No matter what year it is, just be very mindful of the people whose attention you garnish once you obtain some type of success. Okay, all right, moving on into October. We have the Eight of Wands. There is some type of delay. There is a cessation, is the specific word I'm being given, to success, progress, or movement. There's some type of blockage. What is this, Spirit, in October? What is... Six of Pentacles. This is giving me the energy of being very mindful. Thank you. I do personals. You can book on my website. Maybe at the end of this, I'll pull some numbers. But I'm really trying to channel and focus right now on this. As you see, everything has been interrupting this whole reading. So I feel like that's really significant. There's been like 5 interruptions completely outside of anything that y'all are doing. Just shit out here. But October, I feel like you all are going to... There may be like a slowdown in your money. There may be a slowdown in opportunities. And I feel like it's directly related to the past people. The people that you're allowing to come back in when Spirit told you, don't you let that person in your life. Didn't I tell you to block that person? Y'all, leave people where they at. What I always say, no spins. We're not spinning the block with nobody. It never ends well. All right? People are out of your life for a reason. You chose to block that person for a reason. You chose to stop fucking with that person for a reason. Spirit, remove people out of your life for a reason. Leave them where they at. In the trash bin. Clarify this, Spirit. Temperance in reverse. Bruh. Imbalance. For some of you, it may be new people with old energy, but I feel like people are attaching to you and trying to take from you because of who you are, who you're becoming, what you're gaining. Okay? So, as you all come into wealth, you may just have a charitable heart. If you anything like me, I'm always trying to do for my friends just for no reason. Just gifts for no reason. If I see something that I think will resonate with one of my friends, oh, so-and-so gotta have this. Oh, this is right up so-and-so alley. Oh, yeah, I need to get this for so-and-so. I will randomly buy a gift just because it relates to a friend. So you all probably have that type of charitable energy. That just may be who you are. And people will see that on you. And people who don't have that same kind of energy will see you as a source of supply. They will see you as a resource. They will not see you as a friend being loving, a lover being loving, a family member being loving. They will just see you as an opportunity. And I've been saying this for years on this channel. Blessings that are meant for you are meant for you. And if you are attached to certain people who would siphon that blessing, who would exploit that blessing, Spirit will not bless you until they're out of your life. If you remove them from your life and you happen to be blessed because of it, and then you bring them back, Spirit will be like, pause, put a pause on the blessing. Because they must think, we're playing with them. And people siphoning your gifts, your energy, will literally put a pause on your abundance, will literally put a pause on your wealth, on your success, because it was not meant for them. And Spirit doesn't want you losing. This is ultimately protection, but Spirit doesn't want you losing out on what was meant for you, because you are connected to people who are trying to just take from you. Okay. So in October, you may be needing to do some type of evaluation of your path so far, what you've gained, and take accountability for the people who are around you. Take into account who all over here. Should they still be here? Why did I start messing with that person? Should I remove them? Do I need to block this one? Because better to block someone than block your blessings, okay? So just be mindful of that. If you feel like your blessings are slowing down, if you feel like you're becoming stagnant, take account of who is around you and how you engage with them. All right, so November, we have the Two of Cups and the King of Cups in reverse. I feel like in November you're going to realize who in your life ain't supposed to be there. King of Cups energy in reverse can be very emotionally manipulative, can be very envious, very ugly energy, and you're in connection with this person. So I feel like that's exactly what I just was talking about. why things are blocked. I think you're going to realize who it is. Clarify this King of Cups in reverse with the Two of Cups. Bruh, I'm not making this up. Seven of Swords energy, dishonesty, betrayal, strategy. Some people are just around you for what you could do for them. People are coming to your life being strategic. They're not coming into your life because they genuinely fuck with you. So for me, if you ain't already here, or if your energy don't feel authentic, like I just met someone, the person who told me about this apartment in the first place, I met her at my job that I was at very briefly because it was toxic. And then y'all know I was just at a different job where people was toxic and whatever. I had really been thinking about how, like, after hanging out with those people at that other job, how I felt energetically versus when I hang out with her. Two very different energies. She's kind of a scoundrel in the best way, and I love that. But her energy is authentic. Her energy is sincere. Anything she says or does is coming from like the best place. Those people, you could feel the low vibration all over them. You could feel the toxicity all over them. Even when I was with them, I felt like somebody needed to know that I was hanging out with them today. I don't feel that way with her. Be very mindful of what your intuition is telling you about people all throughout 2026. But especially as you start gaining these opportunities and start gaining the success, because you're going to start seeing that you have those kind of toxic energies who want to attach to you because of who you are, what you can do, how they can benefit from you. And it's not going to feel good to you energetically. When you leave them, you're going to feel away. When you hang out with them, you're going to want to drop your locations to your real friends. Versus when you hang out with other people, you're just going to feel free to be yourself. You're going to feel an authentic, genuine connection. People, especially here in November, you're going to, I'm hearing the word exposure. Certain people are going to be exposed to you. The dishonesty that they carry, the tactics that they're trying to employ, especially emotionally. Some of you all may be dealing with people who are employing spiritual tactics. They might be trying to do work on you, spell work, Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Tell me more about this. Hierophant in reverse. Yo, people going against, like, these people are not doing the right things. Hierophant in the reverse is like against the status quo. It is contemptible, unorthodox action. I'm hearing something about the program, bigger than the program, people acting bigger than the program, thinking you're not hip to the program, thinking you're not going to be aware. People are really going to try your intelligence. They're going to try, like, if you are known as someone who is very spiritual, if you are known as someone who may be a practitioner, if you are known as someone who just dwells in spiritual circles, has spiritual gifts, people are going to try your gangsta. 11101 when I'm saying this. Okay? Hey, Pamela. Hey, Christine. People are going to try to see if you are as intuitive as you try to act. People are trying to get close to you to see if you can clock them. Weird fucking energy. People want to see how much they can get away with when it comes to you. Oh, you spiritual? Oh, you tapped in? Oh, your ancestors don't play about you. Let's see how much I can manipulate you before you realize that I'm playing with you. Y'all. Heavy energy of leaning into your intuition this year. Because you're about to be blessed in so many ways. You're about to have so much success. You're about to have more than you've ever had. More than you've ever had. And people are going to attach to you. And people are going to play in your face. Okay? People, girl, hello. Hello. People are going to play in your face just to see if they can. It's about time for you to let them know that they can. And they never could. Okay. Give me one more message about this. 7 of Cups. The energy of illusion. The energy of illusion. People are going to try to play in your face. Yeah, I'm your friend, girl. Yeah, you know I'm in love with you, boy. You know I love you. Whole time, they throwing hexes. They throwing spells. They trying to do emotional manipulation. They're trying to whatever weird shit. They gonna be on. They gonna be on it. Trust your intuition above all things. Like I said, the energy at the bottom of the deck was the Hermit. Go within for truth. Don't doubt what you are gaining from yourself, from your higher self. The last card, the card of December, before we meet here again next year, is the Lovers. Okay? Y'all are going to be so in alignment with everything that you want, you need, you desire. The people who surround you by the end of this year are going to be people like you. People who are locked in. People who are focused. People who are grown. People who are adults. People who are not here for the emotional manipulation. People who don't care about how much success you have because they have their own success. People who want to work with you because you're equally yoked. Not people who need to try to take from you. People who need you to pull them up. The people you're going to be surrounded by are going to be so in alignment. The opportunities that you're going to be having are going to be so in alignment. Okay, clarify the Lovers for me. Bruh. The Lovers is clarified by the Magician. Big Gemini energy, by the way. The Magician and the Lovers. 6th house energy. Virgo energy. The things that you are manifesting. Heavy energy on the creation as well. Because we led with the 7 sisters, creativity. Like, if you all are artists, if you all are singers, rappers, painters, if you all are conjurers, if you all are spiritualists, if you are creative in any way, shape, or form, spiritually, physically, like, creativity is the word of the year. Creativity is the word of the year. Aries is my favorite sign. Your creativity, in whatever form it comes in, is manifesting a life for you that is better than any year you've had so far. And I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're 88, 18, or 28. I don't care. This year, I feel like there's going to be a lot of growth. This is going to be your best year yet, but it's not going to be your best year. Like, this is really a setup for several more years of greatness. Like, this year is foundational AF. Year 1. This is foundational AF. So you may still be getting rid of some riffraff. You may still be needing to see certain people more clearly. But you are manifesting alignment. You are manifesting resources. You are manifesting opportunities, like minds, people who share the same values. Clarifying that further. 8 is so significant for this year. Because we have the 8 of Wands coming out in reverse again, and the 8 of Swords. If you have been in the energy of self-doubt, of fear of success, if you've been in the energy of finding it hard to believe that you are going to acquire these things, I need you to really get in touch with your star player. I really need you to really snap the fuck out of it and get it together. You have to free yourself from that energy. 8 may be significant. You also have the 8 of Wands here. Come on, Spirit. Give me this message. This channel. Because I feel like it's a lot here. Like I said, this year is very foundational. Very foundational. And a year of radical rebirth with Nabuya Nahanta. And what that means is that you have to do things in Aquarian energy. You have to rebel against what people expect of you, what people have come to expect of you. So many people want y'all to play small. They want you to play small. They want you to live in that energy of doubt. They don't want to see you break free from that. They don't want to see you elevate. But if you elevate, I need to come with you. I need to ride those coattails. I need to be this close to you so I can see everything that you're doing. I need to benefit from you in some way, shape, or form. Even though I despise you. Even though I'm envious of you. Even though I don't want anything good for you. But if you get it, I need to be there. I need to experience it too. The way you rebel, if you have family members who expect you to move how they want you to move, who want you to do as they say, It's time for you to do you. Don't worry about how they're going to feel about it. Friends who expected you to play small, to be the safe friend, to be the one who don't really got too much going on, just always there to support me. You just support me. Like, you don't never have shit going on. You just support me. It's time for you to have shit going on. It's time for you to start doing shit. And if that support can't be reciprocated, I need you to cut them off. They don't expect for you to ever cut them off. They don't expect for you to never not be there. They don't expect for you to never not be safe, quiet, and small. Jobs tickle me the most. Jobs tickle me the most because we have been so conditioned as a society to believe that we need a job. Yes, jobs are helpful. And yes, to an extent, we need them. But they ain't the only job that exists. And some employers think that they can mistreat you, mishandle you, treat you messed up because you need them and you're not going nowhere. Rebel. You think you can talk to me any kind of way because I'm not going anywhere? Watch me go somewhere. Watch me go somewhere. In this last cycle, I quit a job without having another job because of disrespect, because of narcissism, because of toxicity, and because of my manager directly telling me that I didn't have a choice about working with someone who was physically threatening me. So I showed him I had a choice. Came in the very next day on my off day to turn in all of my things. By the way, I have a choice. Guess who's not working with this bitch this weekend? Me, because I have a choice. People don't expect you to rebel. And they should be expecting you to rebel. That energy is a doorway. That energy is a doorway. Every single time that you choose yourself, every single time that you do something that is not expected, every time you don't just do what people want you to do and be who people want you to be, you open a doorway. You create a timeline that's in your favor, always. That needs to be your energy going through this whole year. Choosing yourself only. Of course you want to choose your loved ones, but if that means sacrificing yourself, it's a no for you, dog. We're not doing any self-sacrifice. Not in 2026. Not in this 1 year. Because every choice that you make is going to lead you to something much better, much bigger. Lean heavily into your creativity. Because that's what's going to make a lot of you more visible. That's what's going to make a lot of you more money. That's what's going to make it a lot easier for you to tell people in jobs, in negative situations, to fuck off. That's what's going to make it easier for you to be in spaces because you want to be and not because you need to be. That's what's going to give you power and control over your own life. Okay, so let's do some oracles, friends. Let's do a couple oracles. Let me see what y'all in here talking about. We're gonna start with the crystal spirit. I always save that. My readings are always saved. They're always public. Hey, sometimes you gotta reset. Sometimes you gotta reset. Yo, look at this card. Whoa. Thank you. Purple's my favorite color. This is actually like a navy blue, but it do look kind of purple in this light. Pyrite, fool's gold. Pyrite is the crystal spirit that wants to come to us today for 2026. Also, purple's my favorite color if anybody needs to know that information. So the essential meaning, hello, perfect. Inherent value, knowing your worth, self-appreciation, genuine abundance, and prosperity within. Throughout the ages, humans have sought the gems of the earth, the crystals whose beauty delighted the eye and whose powers could aid them in their quest to achieve a sense of safety and abundance. They recognize the intrinsic value of these gifts from nature. And when Pyrite spirit appears, you are meant to appreciate the abundance that the conscious universe has provided. An abundance of opportunities, resources, support, and most importantly, love. A scarcity mentality will prevent you from seeing that all of this is available to you. And you are called now to offer thanks for the myriad of gifts you have been given to help achieve balance. As you take your healing journey, you will find it easier and easier to recognize that you will always have what you need. Abundance awaits as you ready yourself to claim it. The conscious universe has your back. What you will not be denied. What you need will not be denied you at this time. So open yourself to receive it by practicing appreciation. Okay, I'm going to read the prosperity message as well. Prosperity shows up in different forms. Do you see and appreciate the inherent value in what you own, enjoy, and experience? Pyrite spirit, also known as fool's gold, reminds us that there is a great value in many aspects of life, not just the material. This crystal spirit is here to draw your attention to all that is available to you. Support, love, and resources to build upon. You don't have to do it all by yourself. The conscious universe is your ally and wants you to experience prosperity. The road sometimes gets a little wonky, but only because you are being called to consider the riches you may be overlooking in your quest for more. Find the inherent value in what is yours, the memories, experiences, and situations that have brought you here to the brink of a breakthrough. If you're willing to practice appreciation, move away from the externally imposed systems of valuation and what others find worthy to determine and appreciate what is valuable to you. Pyrite spirit will show you how much you have and are manifesting to co-create your most beautiful and abundant life. There was a specific part in the first message that just confirmed what I saw here. An abundance of opportunities, resources, support, and most importantly, love is showing up for you in 2026. As I went through the months, that is exactly what I saw. Okay? That is exactly what I saw. So, give thanks, give gratitude, appreciation to the universe for these things once you see it and before you do. Before you receive it, thank them because you already know what's on the way. Thank you, universe. Thank you for the fame, the fortune, the riches, the bae that is emotionally intelligent and treats me well. Okay. Let's thank the universe for all the things before they show up. But just this year, it just feels so good to me. I don't know about y'all, but it feels so good to me. Like, mind you, The Gregorian New Year is not the spiritual New Year, but it just does feel like new energy. New energy, new vibes, okay? Just good energy. Okay. So let's get some witches out here. Yo, why 3 cards came out exactly and together in the way they came out. The very first card says prying eye. Someone has their eyes on you. I bet you goddamn do. Ascension, the secret trail. It's up, like I said. And 17, Coven, the soul family. Like I said, that's that alignment. Some of you all are meeting your soulmates. And that's not just love. Soulmates can be friends, can be anybody. Hazel, my soulmate, even though she get on my nerves sometimes. But yeah, people are watching. We see them looking. What they looking ass. Catch snap. Savy in the kitchen with her cooking ass. Okay. Let's start with number 16. Who looking at us? We're trying to see what we got going on. Look, all behind a tree, looking weird. It says someone has their eye on you. Competition, defensiveness. Tarot companion is the 7 of Wands. You may have to have your guard up with certain people, because while you looking, you plotting, what's going on? Someone is keeping a close eye on you. Whether they have good intentions or bad is not yet clear. What is clear is that you are doing something right. Others are taking notice of you, and you will not be able to stay under the radar for much longer, because you're going to be popping. This also means opportunities will become more frequent, and you may find yourself contemplating prospects you haven't considered before. This is an excellent card for anyone wishing to be in the public eye, seeking employment, or looking for new love. You have caught the attention of someone who matters. However, shining brighter attracts attention, both good and bad. Be careful of jealousy and rivalry. Every successful person experiences copycats, no matter how high your vibration or how small your platform. Shadows are attracted to the light in the same way that a moth is attracted to the flame. You may experience more competition or even a straight-on attack. Don't dim your light, but take proper measures to protect yourself. Bruh. All the things that you're about to receive gonna have all the eyes on you. I said that there was gonna be fame. There was gonna be recognition. I said that. I said that earlier in the reading. And with that comes the haters. With that comes the fans. With that comes investors. With that comes supporters. Okay? So, like I said, your creativity is going to make you a lot more visible this year. Be prepared. Be prepared. Because people are going to try to attach. They're going to try to ride your coattails. People from the past for sure are going to try to spin, but no spins. We don't do that over here. We don't do that over here. No spins. All right. New levels, new devils for sure. Okay. We are ascending. This is the beginning of an ascension. The key word of the secret trail is ascension, enlightenment, preparation for greatness, and not everyone can go. Y'all heard that? Not everybody can go with you. Tarot companion is the Fool. Preparation for greatness is at the heart of this card. Those who receive it are ready to level up and experience an even greater life. However, as much as we'd like it, not everyone is going to continue the journey with us as we grow. When you shift and transform, you are also silently challenging others to shift and transform with you. Finding your greatness will prompt your immediate community to examine their own greatness. Some will be inspired by you and rise right along with you, and the secret trail will also be revealed to them. But many, if not most, will give in to fear, doubt, or jealousy, causing them to stand still or even shift in a different direction from your path. You have pulled this card because you are about to embark on a new journey that does not include everyone or everything currently in your life. If your question is about a person, you may need to ask yourself if now is a natural time to end a relationship or to establish stronger boundaries. If you are inquiring about your career or business, you may consider leaving your current position in order to start something completely new. In general, receiving this card means opportunities are available to you that few others will ever enjoy. Don't be afraid to take this journey on your own. So at the end of this reading, we had the Lovers. And I said you guys were going to be in alignment with like minds, with individuals like you, people who are not in competition with you because they had their own things, people who supported you because they were not envious and jealous because they have their own things. Y'all are going to have people falling away as you ascend because your growth, your recognition, your fame, your money is going to be too much for them to handle. And that's not to say that they're terrible people, but that's just to say they haven't grown in the way that you have grown. And whether we believe someone is good or bad or whatever the case, when you have people around you who are jealous and envious, they're automatically dangerous to you. Even if you think that they wouldn't hurt a fly, they're automatically a danger to you. Because it's always people that we never expect. It's always people that we never expect. It's usually people closest to you. I'm just thinking about like Pop Smoke, and I'm just thinking about like Biggie. Like, it's always somebody that you know. I don't know if Pop Smoke knew those people, but just the way that I feel like it had to be an inside job. Like the way that that whole situation went down, and it really sat terribly with me. Same thing with Takeoff. Like, it really sat terribly with me. Both of those situations. Because to me, it feels like envy played a part in both of those things. And from what I know of both of those people, decent people trying to do good for other people. Pop Smoke was giving to charity and all type of stuff. Takeoff trying to take care of his auntie, trying to take care of his people around him. So, point being, I think that too, but not in the way that is like conspiracy theory. I think it was envy. I think it was jealous, and I think that somebody close to him thought that getting rid of him would make them shine brighter. That's all I'll say on that. No matter how much you love people, how much you care about them, no matter how much you think they're going to always have your back and all that jazz, once you get this ascension, if people start moving funny, people got to get cut off. I don't care how much you love them. I don't care how much you want to give them the benefit of the doubt. This path that you're on, what you're about to receive, is for you. And if they feel like they don't have access to it or they can't benefit from it, they will do what they got to do to try to y'all know what I'm talking about. People will harm you who you never expected, out of jealousy, envy, or because they think they can gain in some way, shape, or form from it. So just move with discretion for sure, which was highlighted in this reading already. Keeping your cards close to your chest, not talking about the moves you're making. But also with discernment. When the energy start feeling weird, I don't care if you was in the same womb with this person at the same time, if it's your twin, I don't give a damn. If they energy start feeling fucked up, you better trust that, because energy can't lie. It never will. Lastly, better like, not leastly. Coven, your soul family, acceptance, putting yourself out there, the family you choose. And this is where we're going to end up. Not with the family we're born into. Not with the people who we thought was going to be around our whole lives, whether they blood or not. But the end result is going to be the people our souls resonate with. The people who energetically feel like family. Three of Pentacles energy is the tarot companion. And the Three of Pentacles speaks about collaboration. It speaks about teamwork. But it also speaks about promotion. People who may be in a higher station in life who can pull you up to that station. Or people who... What I really get real heavy right now is the people who will speak your name in rooms that you are not in. Like people who really rock with you. If I step into a room and people are talking about Reiki healing, do I have the ability to do Reiki? I have. I have had spirits who have ordered my hands to do that to myself. Am I a practicing Reiki healer? No, I'm not. So instead of trying to put myself on the pedestal and, oh yeah, I can Reiki, I would say I have a homegirl, Moonchild Healing Services out of Atlanta. She's a Reiki practitioner. She's who y'all need to call. This is the kind of people y'all are going to encounter. This is the kind of people that you guys are going to eventually be linking up with. Oh, I don't know too much about that, but I know somebody who does. You should get in touch with so-and-so. Here's their Instagram. Here's their card. You see this this crystal, whatever I'm wearing? Yeah. The person who made this is such and such. This is their Instagram. Y'all are going to be linking up with people like that. Okay. So it says a coven is the family you choose, which supports you in ways that extend beyond any one ritual or spell. It's a connection that is richer than friends. It's alignment of people who share a soul mission expressed in infinite ways. The thread connecting the soul family is so divine and aligned that only the universe could have possibly brought these people into your life. This kind of kindred fellowship is only available to those who have done the beautiful, complex work of finding and embracing the true self. You are living so authentically that you radiate truth through every cell of your being. And that authenticity sends out a signal to the right group of people. A call that only those in soul agreement with yours can hear. There is a coven available to you, and they will begin making their way to you once you have accepted who you are. You will know them instantly when you allow yourself to be seen, and you are not judged for it. Of course, that means sometimes you will share parts of yourself that others will reject. While it may be painful at first, rejoice in knowing that those people are not for you, and you are not for them. You can move forward with the knowledge that they will have no place in the family you are gathering for yourself. Receiving this card is a sign that new people are entering your life. For relationships, this can mean new love interest who has the potential to be a soulmate partner, or that you may welcome a bundle of joy soon. For finances or career, you may meet a mentor or someone who can help you advance sooner. Okay, so that Three of Pentacles energy. Yeah. New people, new connections, new alignment, new the people who are watching you Some of those prying eyes may be your soul family. Maybe like, oh, she do that? Oh, I fuck with her energy. I like her. Let me send her a friend request. You know, again, move with discernment. Be mindful of who you allow into your circle. But I do feel like we're aligning with the right people while the wrong people fall away. Pamela said, I had a fear of the whole world knowing who I am and my spiritual gifts, that it would make me a target. My spiritual team told me to step out into the world boldly, knowing I am always safe and protected. Yeah, a lot of spiritualists deal with that. Okay, a lot of chosen deal with that because a lot of it, I feel like, has to do with trauma. Come on, angel numbers. A lot of it, I feel, has to do with trauma that is unhealed. And I think some of it has to do with, like, when you're chosen, when you're, like, you attract certain energies, a lot of it narcissistic. And having narcissistic connections also kind of warps you emotionally. It might make you try to be like silent or like minimize yourself just by default, just because that's what you're used to doing. And so once you're pushed by spirit to be visible, to show your gifts, to be seen by the public, because you're meant to work with the public, you're meant to work with the collective. They can't work with you if they don't know who you are, right? But one of the messages that I constantly got in the beginning was like, basically, to be in that emperor energy, be confident, be bold, even a little arrogant about my abilities and who I was. And for me, that was hard to do because I always worked with, or always dealt with, a lot of narcissism. And I didn't want to come off like I'm this and I'm that, like, you know. But literally, you have to have that kind of confidence to do this kind of work, because you're always going to be approached by lower vibrational beings, lower vibrational entities, people who want to tear you down and make you believe that you're not that you don't have the power that spirit, your ancestors, your angels, and told you had. Some of the messages that you get as a spiritualist, as someone who is chosen, who is meant to be on a path of enlightenment and waking up the collective and doing work for the collective, some of the messages you get, they be like real pompous, like the way that spirit hype you up, it's almost like borderline like, am I just a narcissist? Because you're like, is this coming from me or is this coming from spirit? Like, maybe it's me. And it don't be like, spirit will hype you up in a way that make you question if you are toxic or some shit. Like, some of the messages I received, I was like, what? Why would you say that? But I really feel like spirit really has to get you hyped up. They really have to make you believe that you that bitch. Like, you that motherfucker. Because that has to be your energy when you stepping out into the collective and being seen very publicly. There's going to be a lot of low vibrational people who are going to make you believe that you're less than. Now, how can what they say compete with what spirit is telling you directly? They said you want shit. Bitch, I told you was the shit. What are you talking about? So you do have to have a sense of arrogance. Not to the point where, you know, you toxic or whatever the case is, but you really have to, yo, Black Lion, you so fucking greedy. You really have to be self-assured. You really have to be self-assured for this kind of work. Because otherwise you will fall into that lack. You will fall into that doubt. You will believe the people who want you to think less of yourself. Okay. So angel number 55, very relevant. Y'all might be seeing fives all crazy. I've been seeing 333 a lot. But also 55, 555, 5555. The energy of this card literally says be grateful. The pyrite mentioned gratitude. I think there was another message somewhere in this reading about being grateful, thanking the universe before you receive. Like all of this is coming to pass. All of this is coming to fruition. This time next year, you're going to look back at your life and be like, what the fuck? I really did that. It's really up. And this is just the foundation. Like I said, this is so foundational. This is just the beginning. This is not even as good as it's about to get. This is not even how good it's gonna get. Christine, you was just in a season of learning. It's about to get so much better. It says be grateful. Gratitude, abundance, acceptance, positivity, contentment, and reciprocity. Stop dwelling on problems you cannot solve or situations that bring you down. Embrace gratitude and reciprocity for what life offers, and you will align with your soul's desires. What are 3 things you're grateful for today, and how can you shift and focus? How can your shift and focus help you align with your soul's desires? Make a list of things you are thankful for today and take a moment to express appreciation for them, allowing yourself to feel content and open to receiving more, because you're definitely about to get more. All right. Your postcard says, dearest you, we are gathering our magic today to help you celebrate your new beginning. Feliz Navi Kwanzaa. Okay. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside of you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and push back when entering any kind of new relationship. It's okay to admit that you don't really know what to expect. What you can know is it's time to dive in and allow that new version of your life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in spirit and life spirit. You have made it to a new level of awakening and contributing, and we are so excited to see where this will take you next. We are so proud. The freaking postcard actually being about a new beginning on the new year, as I'm telling y'all about this new life that you're about to be living. Like, so tea spirit. So tea spirit. Let's get a song message. Let's get a song message. What's the song message for the year? It better not be nothing raunchy. Y'all. It's a quiet storm, and it's never felt like this before. It's a quiet storm, and I think it's you. It's a quiet storm, and it's never felt like this before. Giving me something that's taboo. Y'all are creeping on in as a quiet storm. I don't think people are expecting this, because people are expecting so little from you because they some haters. Creeping in like a quiet storm. It's up. And no one sees it coming except for you. And I've been saying in the past readings, like, you may be feeling something coming. You might not see any type of evidence of what you feel, but you just feel something, very much something. Very much something. Okay. Yeah. It's a sweet taboo for that ass coming in. I love that for us. I love that for us. Amazing song for the year. Of course, that is a love song as well. So y'all might be getting some new love for real. I seen it. I seen it here. New love, new money, level ups, recognition, fame, fortune, success. And it's all going to be a result of your creativity. You're going to be able to experience more pleasure because you're experiencing a radical rebirth. Ashe, Ayubaba. All right, I'm going to choose one number because it's almost time for my eating window to end. I'm intermittent fasting. I got some Chinese food for the new year because that's what I be doing on the New Year's. And I have some cake for my job that I need to eat from before 8 o'clock. Maybe a little bit later because I started eating late. But I'm trying to keep it. You know. But yeah, drop your numbers in the comments. I'm going to clean these cards up. We can chat in the comments as well. But I'm going to choose one number. Now, if you don't win the number, that doesn't mean that there's no message there for you. Okay? Spirit will hit you upside the head with a message that you thought was not for you, but it was. Okay? So stay tuned even if you don't win. Crazy are the interruptions, and I just feel like that's how this year is going to be. Like, you may feel like you're on one path and then some shit happens and just shifts the path, and it ends up being that shift in the path is a better thing for you than the original plan. That's what I'm getting from just all the interruption. Like, I couldn't even start the live on time, y'all. Like, because something was going on with the technology, and that was also giving me that Aquarian energy. I don't know. I just don't know. I can't wait to see how this year turns out. Again, if y'all want me to do something specifically geared towards like America and what we have in store as, you know, a country, because I have some thoughts and some feelings about that. But this reading, it really was more centered towards you as an individual, and I kind of like that Spirit chose to do that. But let me know in the comments if y'all want to take a look at that. All right, almost done shuffling. So if you won't got your number down there, you better get your number down there. You better get your number. Also, I'm probably gonna go live on TikTok later. So if y'all don't follow me on TikTok, my TikTok is in the description box. It is just Savvy Sentient Tarot. So not hard to find. But I haven't gone on TikTok in a minute. And I'm actually, when I do y'all's almost daily readings every night or every other night, whenever I do them, I'm gonna also do them on TikTok as well at the same time. So I gotta go to Best Buy and get a tablet so I can do that. So we will have a bigger audience every night, more people involved, and that's gonna help the platform grow. I just had that idea last night. I was like, I went on Best Buy actually on the website to see how much those tablets are. They're not even expensive. It's like $150. I could either buy that straight out, or if I want to just try to do a little plan, I could do that too. But yeah, we need to get more eyes on the platform. All right, so what number? We got 18, we got 22, we got 14, we got 8, we got 17, and we got 4. Okay. It's a quiet storm, and I never felt like this before. Nani said, rocks hitting y'all in the head, all the birds. This is gonna get hit by the message. Spirit, who we talking to? I don't know why I was just hearing pass me the hookah. Who's smoking? Somebody smoking hookah or recently was smoking hookah? Pass me the hookah. Somebody pass me the hookah. Maybe y'all gonna be going to hookah bars and turning up. I don't know. I don't know your life. All right, so the winner for today, bruh, was any of y'all close? Pamela, you the winner, girl. First of all, it's not hard to know because you be smoking all the time anyway. But of course, do you have a hookah? Are you smoking hookah? Now that would surprise me. Shay, you late. You late, Shay. Hey, whoa, whoa. But yeah, Pamela, you the winner. Not Pamela. Pamela, hold up. You got Chinese too? Pamela didn't guess 37 numbers. $18. You said 22. Then you said you felt 17. Hold up. Okay, you said you felt 17. You said 22, but you felt 17. Okay, so it's still you, Pamela. You just pulled the hookah out half an hour ago. Ask your question, Pamela. That's so funny. Can't get one over on me, Nani. That's hilarious. Somebody pass me the hookah. Can Maurice be trusted? Can we do business with Maurice? I don't know. Maurice just seemed like a sketchy name anyway. I'm just playing. I don't know. Do we know any upstanding Maurices though? Maurice sound like it's the person in the movie who doing some shady stuff. Nani said nope. All right. The number was 32, I think. 33, 35, 35. All right, what is the overall energy, spirit? Can we trust Maurice? Can Pamela trust Maurice? Ace of Pentacles with the moon at the bottom of the deck. Be careful of seeing things that are not there. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Wands is under the moon, but it feels like Maurice might have a hidden agenda, a hidden motive. May not be telling you the whole, like all the details about what's going on. Hi, Javante. Can we trust Maurice, spirit? But with the moon there, it's giving you don't know all the facts. You don't know all the details on Maurice. The Star. Bruh. You don't have, nah, we're not fucking with Maurice. We're not fucking with Maurice. First of all, King of Cups and the Hermit is at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you already know that you can't trust Maurice. I feel like you're questioning what you are discerning. I feel like you are trying to give the benefit of the doubt or try to see the best in Maurice. You might be taking into account other things that you know about Maurice, or that you know that Maurice might have done. Well, that was successful. Well, he got his own business doing this over here, so why wouldn't I be able to trust him? You don't know what you don't know. And you don't know what Maurice did to become successful over there with that venture. You don't know who Maurice stabbed in the back to get what Maurice got. Okay? We have the Star card. The Star card is about recognition. It's about destiny. It's about fate. It's about healing. Okay? It's also about being very visible. Question that we need to ask: why does Maurice want to work with you? What is it about you that's making Maurice want to work with you so bad? What was that reading that we just did for the year ahead? You being visible is going to make people want to be around you, want to work with you, wanting to be attached to you. So what is it about you that's making Maurice want to work with you? We got to stop thinking about people. Like, we got to stop thinking about our connections with people as one-sided, right? Or in a one-sided way, where we're like almost grateful that so-and-so came into our life so that they could be a blessing to us, whatever. How are you a blessing to them, though? Are the things that people are doing for you, or wanting to do for you, or wanting to give to you, or help you, is it truly from a place of like wanting to work with you sincerely, or is it because they see you as an opportunity? That's why like with job interviews, stuff like that, people go into those things like, yeah, I need this job, I got to be on my best and show up as my best, but they forget that it's an interview for the job as well, like the other way around. Is this place even a good fit for you? Are these people decent? Are they really trying to pay you your worth? So I think this is a situation that you got to look at from both sides. And I kind of feel like, not for certain, but what I'm feeling is that you might benefit Maurice way more than Maurice benefits you. The Star card, King of Wands. Yeah, Maurice is looking at you like somebody who can benefit them, who knows their shit, who I don't know if you have a following, or like if people just really have you like on a pedestal, but I feel like Maurice might be a bit of an opportunist. He sees you as an opportunity, not as a fair connection. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, both in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You started with it in the upright with the Moon card. There's something about this opportunity that you don't know. Two of Wands is an indecision. Okay, clarify. He gives scammer vibes. Yo, Six of Cups and the Sun card. You dealt with someone like this before. The reason why you feeling those vibes is because you're familiar with the energy. Something about this is too familiar to you. You're like, You feel like somebody I knew, or I've experienced, or I've seen do X, Y, Z to somebody. Like, it feels too familiar. And I feel like you're seeing that. You're seeing that exactly as you need to see it. The Six of Cups in this deck. The little dog dude, I forgot his name. This is the Adventure Time deck. He's giving flowers to somebody who we can't see. I guess the little demon ghost or whatever. He's giving them the flowers, but look how mad he is about it. So this is somebody who will work with you and give you your flowers, but they kind of mad that they have to work with you, or that they have to speak highly of you, or like it's like they working with you begrudgingly because they feel like they can gain off of it some kind of way. But if y'all were equally yoked, they wouldn't look twice at you or think about working with you at all. Like if y'all had 5 pennies apiece and it was like y'all should work together, he was like, nah, I ain't fucking working with her. I ain't fucking with her. So this is literally him wanting to work with you because he feels like he can gain something from you. What's at the bottom of the deck? Two of Swords. Indecision. Making a head over heart decision. This may be something that you feel like you want or that you think can benefit you. But if you're using your head, if you're using your discernment, you know this ain't right. What is the angel number and the song message? Girl, did you see the daily energy today? Yo, the angel number is 33. I told y'all I've been seeing 33s and 333s everywhere. But the message of that card is anxiety. If it causes confusion, the answer is no. Anything that makes you feel anxious, confused, stressed out, worried, if it's not an emphatic yes, it's a hell no. It's what they say. So 33, anxiety, calm, resilience, trust, support, inner strength, and overcoming fear. Don't let anxiety or stress take control, as they will only pull you into darkness where fear and panic prevail. Stay strong and trust yourself. The angels have faith in you. What are some sources of anxiety? What are the sources of your anxiety, and how can you build trust in yourself to overcome them? When you feel anxiety creeping in, take a moment to practice deep breath or grounding technique to remind yourself of your inner strength and the support around you. The song message, bust down, Tatiana, bust down, Tatiana. I want to see you bust down. Yo! Maurice might be trying to clap. He might be trying to offer you an opportunity. Talking about how he could help you. Just to try to get in your drawers. Bust down, Tatiana. It is also a Midnight Ballerina anthem. So he might, I don't know what he into. I don't know if he want to be pimp. But he might be trying to, you know, push you into a lifestyle that you're not about. I mean, no shame if you are about that, if you into that lifestyle. But I just don't really understand why any woman in that field needs a pimp at all. Because if you're going to get money, keep it for yourself. So I don't know what you do. I'm not saying you're a midnight ballerina or an ex-worker. I'm not saying that. But his energy is given, like with the bust down Tatiana, trying to get some yams. Like he's trying to get some yams, or he's trying to exploit you in some kind of way. Trying to make you go bust down. Nah. Hell no. Don't trust him. You have anxiety for a reason. I feel like, and I've been saying this for years, I feel like anxiety is a, oh girl, no. Now I'm stalking you on your socials. I feel like anxiety is like an alarm of your, I think it's an intuitive alarm. Yes, it does have everything to do with your nervous system, but I feel like that's your intuition making your nervous system spaz out so that you can understand that there's danger. He's all in your social, like if this is a business relationship, unless you're a model or a midnight ballerina or something like that, there's no reason for him to constantly be on your social media. So like if y'all are doing something that has to do with like, I don't know, cars or something like that, why would he need to be all in your social media? He's trying to clap. Ace of Wands is often phallic energy, by the way. Real estate, like, so yeah. If he looking at your beach pictures in Miami and not stuff of your I don't know, houses tours that you did, what is, girl leave Maurice crazy ass where he at. Maurice trying to clap. He's trying to get you to bust down. He think you fine. He probably knows that you good at what you do, so he coming at you from that angle. Whole time he just trying to slide. Like, go ahead, Maurice. Go ahead on now, Maurice. She said, "Ew, gross." Yuck! Nasty. No, Marisa, nobody wants you. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Save the reading if y'all want to come back and check month by month, see how things are going on your journey. Save the reading, see how much is coming into fruition for you. He said, told you. Also, whenever I do a subby reading, there is a timestamp for y'all as well when I do personal readings for y'all. So you can always come back to this reading to see if that reading was accurate. They always be accurate though. Just FYI. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, y'all, because I need to go eat. And I started watching Limitless, the series. It's kind of good. So I'm gonna eat my Chinese food, watch a little Limitless, eat my little chocolate cake, charge my phone, and I will, if y'all are not in the Discord, I'll put the Discord in the community. I'll put a link. It's a 2-hour link, so you have to join now. And when I go live on TikTok, I will send the live to the Discord so that y'all will know that I'm live on TikTok. Okay. All right. I'll see y'all in a couple hours probably. Good night. Feliz Navakwanzaa. Happy New Year. Gregorian New Year. And I'll see y'all later. All right, shrimp lo mein. I wanted General Tso's shrimp, but they ain't had that, so I'm gonna have General Tso's chicken, I guess. Later, gang. Wishing y'all love and light. Go get right. See you in the next one. I forgot that part. Okay.